Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer, who weighs around 175 pounds and lives in a particularly hilly area, really put this electric bike through its paces. On their initial ride, they noted that relying heavily on the throttle and higher pedal assist levels to conquer steep inclines used a fair amount of battery, which was expected given the challenging terrain. However, as they integrated the electric bike into their daily commute of about 22 to 25 miles, they quickly learned how to manage power more efficiently. Now, by skillfully switching between gears and lower assist levels, they can cover over 10 miles using only a small fraction of the battery, proving that with a little pedaling, the range can be extended significantly. A reviewer was particularly impressed with the motor's power, stating that it handles hills with ease, even when they have a basket full of items. The convenience of a removable battery was another major highlight, as it allows for easy indoor charging without having to bring the entire bike inside. The frame feels solid and well built, and the inclusion of a horn and headlight adds a welcome layer of safety to the ride. While the experience has been overwhelmingly positive, it wasn't without a minor hiccup. The front brake disc had a slight warp upon arrival, but this was a simple fix that our reviewer handled in a few minutes with a basic hex key. Ultimately, this client feels this electric bike is a fantastic option, especially for those living in hilly locations. It has made their commute far more manageable and enjoyable, providing a perfect blend of exercise and powered assistance to take the edge off the tougher climbs. They are so satisfied with the performance that they are already planning to purchase a second battery as soon as one becomes available.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer, having put about 140 miles on this electric bike, offers a detailed perspective from the viewpoint of someone in their late 50s who weighs around 205 pounds. Our reviewer notes that most of their time has been spent on paved paths, relying primarily on the full throttle electric mode rather than pedaling. He wanted to address the few negatives first. As is sometimes the case with more affordable options, the stock tires and inner tubes felt like they were of lower quality. Another point of concern is the low crank housing, which can cause the pedals to scrape the ground when leaning into a sharp turn. Lastly, the motor's engagement can feel a bit jerky when it kicks in or cuts out. While advertised with a certain top speed, the power controller seems to cap it just under that at around 26.8 miles per hour. To improve the experience, this client made several practical upgrades, including installing much higher quality, thorn-resistant tires and tubes. He also swapped the original seat for a dedicated comfort model and added a cargo rack with a double pannier bag for utility. A center kickstand was also installed for better stability when parked. Despite these minor quibbles, the positive aspects are far more significant. The bike's uphill torque is impressively strong, and the top speed feels genuinely fast, almost startlingly so. The reviewer found the stock seat to be surprisingly comfortable, even though he chose to replace it. The integrated light and horn unit are decent, and the display is clear and very easy to read. Overall, he considers this electric bicycle a fantastic starting point for anyone new to e-bikes, offering great performance for its accessible price point. The simple 7-speed setup is perfect, as it eliminates the need for a second shifter and constant gear changes. He strongly recommends it for anyone looking to get more fresh air and sunshine.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer shared their initial venture into the world of electric bicycles, noting that this model marks their very first. The primary motivation for this purchase stemmed from a challenging daily commute. Facing a 15-mile journey to an office with demanding late hours, catching public transport had become increasingly difficult. Previously, the trip home on a conventional bicycle was a grueling ordeal, often stretching to an hour and 40 minutes of pure exhaustion. The inaugural ride on this electric bike proved to be a transformative experience. What once was a long, tiring journey was completed in a mere hour, even with our reviewer exercising caution and relying heavily on the pedal assist system, throughout. A pleasant surprise was the battery's performance. After that initial trip, no power bars were depleted. This impressive stamina was attributed in part to avoiding peak daytime heat and heavy traffic, as well as consciously refraining from overusing the throttle. Our reviewer admitted to still getting accustomed to the impressive speed capabilities of this electric bike, playing it safe and not exceeding 24 miles per hour, which they still found quite exhilarating. A significant concern for this client revolved around integrating the new electric bike into their existing public transport routine. Thankfully, this particular electric bike fits perfectly onto the bus's bike ramp, comfortably within the weight and tire size limits for local buses. This compatibility was a massive relief, alleviating worries about having to choose between their new mode of transport and public transit. Knowing they retain both options, and that they can reliably complete their round trip to work solely on a full charge of this electric bike if necessary, provides immense flexibility and peace of mind. Overall, this client regards their decision to invest in this electric bike as a very smart move so far.
That's it for this one. If you found this helpful, tap that like button and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Questions? Let's talk in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.